Limited gifts of love, health, and prosperity. Speaking of wrapping, this month's topic is wrap it up, please. Hear it?
Wrap it up, please.
As last week we saw, it is always a pleasure to be served, and when we can have someone else wrap our holiday gifts for us, the feeling is one of freedom and comfort. Of what?
Freedom and comfort.
Well, life is greater than any limited holiday season. And life, or God, or Spirit, is always giving gifts of greater good to us at our level of acceptance and according to our willingness to say to life, repeat after me, I'll take only the best.
I'll take only the best.
And wrap it up, please.
And wrap it up.
One more time. I'll take only the best.
I'll take only the best.
And
wrap it up, please.
Today's topic is giving from clarity. Say that.
Giving from
There's
clarity.
so much meaning in that. Giving from clarity. When you study the origins of the world's big three religions, Christianity, Islam, and Judaism, you will find that they basically came out of the same region, the same mindset, the same era, and the same belief. Did you know that? Like people will tend to do, however, they found differences to focus on and began not only to separate, but to build a consciousness of competition and eventually violent confrontation. This all, as my pages stick together, continues today. And most people involved in this insanity can't tell you the origins or why, other than they are told it is a culturally common misguided reason stamped as sacred. And they believe it. And that belief gives them permission to kill in the name of that belief. How sad, how senseless, and how sadistic. Can I get it? And so it is. So it is. The truth is that we are all of one tribe, the universal tribe of love. Those of us who choose to recognize, unify, realize, live in gratitude for the breath of life, and then release unhealthy and unrequired energy quickly, we will always know what tribe we belong to. Turn to your neighbor and say, we're in the tribe of life.
We're in the tribe of life.
So one of the ways that you and I can create clarity in our giving, as our title suggests, is to decide our giving tribe. So basically what I just said is, let's get past all this separation, because that's what tribes are all about. When we realize and recognize that even if you're in a tribe, we belong to the same nation. Are you with me? Yeah. That we're humans, that we have this spiritual essence about us and we're having this human experience. Are you with me? Yeah. What comes with that? Problems, challenges, illness, sickness, joy, celebration, acceptance, love, hate, da-da-da-da-da-da-da. Look at your neighbor and say, we're all going through it together.
We're all going through it together.
So when we recognize that during this holiday season and we back up and say, you know, we're part of the same tribe, then we can get a better understanding of how we can love people right where they are. I can love you but not want to be around you. Hello? Yes? Yes. Because your choices are infectious to me. Because I don't agree with your choices and how you are on your journey. I don't want to be around that. I can serve you better by being away from you, loving you, and praying about you and your highest good than I ever could, jumping into the Misery Loves Company Club with you. Are you with me so far?
Yes.
I'm using the word tribe, go figure, as an acronym. As a mental tool that you can use in creating clarity and balance during this giving season and beyond. And here it is, tribe, T-R-I-D-E. And you get to ask yourself the question, am I giving T to something? Am I giving B because of something? Am I giving I in spite of something? Or am I giving E embracing something? Can I break it down?
Yes.
Somebody say, you better. Go ahead.
You better.
The work begins today. When you make your lists of gifts, when you balance your financial condition and your financial health with your desires to buy, as you step up to the cash register to pay for your purchase, take 3 deep breaths. How many? 3. And ask yourself, what part of the giving tribe consciousness is evident in me? Are you willing to do that?
Oh, yeah.
Come on, you shopaholics, raise your hand up. And we're going to break it down. And here it is, the T in try. Am I giving to something? When you're giving to something, this is what it feels like, that it is important for you to validate yourself from a place of low self-worth. You give, now listen carefully, you give time, talent, or treasure to a cause, to a movement, to a church, or to a committee simply because it will give you credibility and notice. I've been in this business a long time, and I love everybody. Not everybody. Everybody. But honey, I know the consciousness when it comes in that wants to get involved and why it wants to get involved. And I embrace it all. The thing that I had to learn as a minister was I had to allow people to run their course. Whether they ran with the church or bumped up against it and kept on going. I don't know if you can get that. Some people will come because they want to be on the committee, they have all the ideas and they want everybody else to do it. And when they don't get noticed, they leave. Are you with me so far? But they got what they wanted. They got noticed leaving. Hey. Are you with me so far? The challenge in this context is that you have to keep on giving to feel better. But you never really feel satisfied or good because it's not coming from the heart. It's coming from the need to be approved and seen. I can't tell you how many times in other churches people got PO'd because they weren't brought up in front of the congregation to be knighted. Are you with me?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm just going to leave it right there. The solution, say solution, is to give to the greater good for the highest good of all and let go of the need to have the rebound. Basketball players, come on, you know what I'm talking about.
I got a rebound, coach.
Let me see what Wayne Dyer has to say. Maybe he'll give you a little easier way to understand what I'm choosing to say here. Your subjective attention is how you choose to think. To what? Think. And especially feel about what you've placed in your imagination. When we did the meditation this morning, if you weren't here for that, I asked you to go within, or Spirit through me asked you to go within and use that imagination to grab what your highest good would be this morning walking away from here. What is that for you? So close your eyes right now so everybody will be on the same page. Using your imagination, what is the greatest gift you can give you today? What is the greatest gift you can give you today? Right now, right in this moment. And how does that make you feel? Take a deep breath into that, and I'll continue. The words that Srimati Kashimoni, the Sacred Mother, spoke to Yogananda in his book Autobiography of a Yoga have stayed with me my entire life. And here it is. Seek divine wealth, not the paltry tinsel of earth. After acquiring inward treasure, listen up, you will find that outward supply is always forthcoming. Those of you of the Christian persuasion in the Bible would remember the verse that says, seek ye first the kingdom, which is translated wisdom. Not the kingdom after you die, but the wisdom of God, which is located where? Within. It's called the Malkutha. And all of these, say gifts, trinkets, Ferraris, come on, horses, whatever it is, shall be, not might be, not ought to be, but come on with me, shall be, repeat after me, shall be added unto me. You got it now? There it is. That's how it works. You get it in here and it shows up out there. How much more simple can we make it? Same thing is, if you get anger in here, guess what you get out there? If you get separation thinking in here, guess what you get out there? Doubt, fear, but love, peace, joy, acceptance. Turn to your neighbor and say, it's your choice, baby.
It's your choice, baby.
Not baby, baby. Your inward treasure is your feeling of living in a world of unlimited abundance. Woo! Wow. Close your eyes and take a deep breath. I want you to get this. Repeat after me with your eyes closed. Take a deep breath. My inward treasure.
My inward treasure.
Is my feeling.
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 Of living in a world.
Of living in a world.
Of unlimited abundance.
Unlimited abundance.
And it feels good. Refuse to allow any external data to deflect you from what you have placed in your imagination. Remember, the seed in its purity has everything wrapped up in it, yes? So don't let the data of doubt and fear enter into the seeding process. Yes? Yes. And you will enjoy the blossom and bloom. Here we go. Always live from your subjective feelings of I am prosperous, I am wealthy, I am content. Say those with me. I am prosperous, I am wealthy, I am content. Do it again. I am
prosperous, I am wealthy, I am content.
Now here's the key, and here's where this stuff works. If you say any of these affirmations, I am wealthy, I am prosperous, I am content, and you feel some energy that says, no, you ain't. Randy, that's where the work needs to be done. Because you are. The only thing is showing up as doubt is the thought and the belief and the idea that you've been putting in your consciousness for all of those years. But today is a new day. Turn to your neighbor and say, I'm born again, baby. I'm born again. With your imagination, you will then program your subconscious mind. There's work to be done here. This is not a teaching where you come and I go, slaka-laka, and you're all right. Until next week. It doesn't happen like that. I'll do it if you want me to, but I'm just saying. This is about doing some work. You must program your subconscious mind. Not let somebody else program your subconscious mind. If it's to be, it's up to be. To align with the experiences that match with what you feel in your body. Repeat after me. I give from love to love.
I give from love to love.
Say it again until it makes sense.
I give from love to love.
All right, the second one out of this acronym is TRIB, is because of something. Those are the third. Whatever. The next one is because of something. This is when you give a gift because someone else gave you one first. I'm not looking at anybody. Or because somebody did something nice for you. I'm not saying that's not a good thing. I'm saying check your intention. Or because you want them to owe you something in the future. Or you want them to remember who you are. Oh, you remember me, Cousin Susie. I'm going to give you the Ferrari. It might have been in the box, but it was a Ferrari. Are you with me? Turn your neighbor and say, check your intention.
Check your intention.
This is a brute form of manipulation. And the intention behind any manipulation or putting someone in a position to have to do something for you that you want them to do, regardless of the effect or consequence to them, is purely ego-driven and will always have the cause and effect consequences for the manipulator. If you manipulate, you will get manipulated. Now, I just want to say right here and right now that, in fact, let's do this together. Take a deep breath. Repeat after me. This is like a confessional freedom thing about right now. I forgive myself.
I forgive myself.
Forever having any manipulation in my intentions with other people. But especially with me. See, y'all know about this because a lot of you have been addicted to something and you manipulated yourself right back into the addiction after you spent so much time being in recovery. Can I get a whoop? But many of you recognize when that stuff comes around and you can smell it. You can smell manipulation coming from yourself. You will absolutely know when it's coming from someone else. And then you have a choice. You can get angry because you're in your infancy of knowing who you are, or you can back up and throw love and turn to your name and say, sprinkle love and walk away.
Sprinkle love and walk away.